doesn't strain my brain. The free in Fredonia's calling, it's never quite the same. These questions keep blowing my mind, I hope that I get. I'm putting on my thinking cap, ready to play a game, and I hope this game doesn't strain my brain. The free in Fredonia's calling, it's never quite the same. These questions keep blowing my mind, I hope that I get them in on time.
Answer quick to raise your score. Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Questions and questions, just guessing is lame. I'm stacking up the answers in this trivia hall of fame. If you cannot see or hear, Gary is to blame.
Oh yeah, Gary is to blame. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you won. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. Share the link to our game. Free in Fredonia is its name. Trivia questions on subjects galore. Join the friendly competition for high score. Well, it's 6:30 here, and I'm always in fear that the questions will be fast, and I hope I don't come in last. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you won. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. Gary grins, expecting Chrissy to guess and miss, but she nails it again, and he's stunned by the twist. He squints at the screen like it has to be wrong, while Chrissy just smiles, she's been sharp all along. Don't strain your brain, it's all in fun. Gary's not counting all the ones you won. If you don't know the answer, put your thinking cap on. Give your best answer, it's all in fun. There's a place two rivers meet at the top of Tennessee. You hear the song about the last train gone to the town that's home to me. Now the railroad tracks go nowhere where the 10th Street depot stands. The train shut down when the bridge turns round and the boats call out all hands. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows. Are the Roxy lights still shining to show where dreams are born? Our summer dates on magic skates still on pinewood floors? Do the movies show at sunset? Are the cars there in a line? No way to lose on a Shonis cruise, finding love on a weekend night. Though the wind might call my name, I know my sweet memories won't let me go. I'm on the banks of the Red River where the Cumberland flows.
from Miller's farm next door. Whiskey breath and a crooked smile clattered through the general store. He tipped his hat to the preacher's wife and sang a cowboy tune. But fate was riding right behind, and it'd catch him all too soon. Now he swings where the oak tree leans, a lesson in the breeze, blown by prairie winds that tell of boots that failed to flee. You can gamble, curse, and fight your man, but one rule still applies: don't ever drink and ride at night on a horse you didn't buy. He drifts by, lariat round his neck, a silhouette at dawn, a warning carved in weathered bark: that stallion wasn't yours, son. They say Farmer Miller tracked him down with vengeance in his eye. The town folks say he never missed, and the outlaw learned why. Now he swings where the oak tree leans, a lesson in the breeze, blown by prairie winds that tell of boots that failed to flee. You can gamble, curse, and fight your man, but one rule still applies: don't ever drink and ride at night on a horse you didn't buy. High and think to steal a steed, you best remember Miller's aim and how that fool did bleed. The grave's still shallow, the rope's still tight, and justice still rides fast in towns where stolen horses are the crimes that never pass. Yeah, he swings where the oak tree leans, a tale the coyotes wail. His boots point down, his soul blown wide by Miller's lead and shell. So if you're thinking of a midnight ride, there's one rule that applies: don't ever drink and ride at night on a horse you didn't buy.
The winter night chills my frame as the cold air shakes my hands. The wet wood fire in the rusty grill puts out a smoky flame. I clear my throat to try a song we would always sing, but memories of those times come back before you went away, before you went away. Oh, cherished friend, where did you go? The melody won't play. We sang with ease and harmony when I would visit there. Now the notes are lost in frost, and silence fills the sound. I tried to sing without you near, but I could not make a sound, but I could not make a sound. My brother's voice is steady now as he grips the wheel with care. We ride this road in quiet grief, with sorrow in the air. Crying makes our faces cold in the dark of northern wind. I reach again for one last chord, but the song won't begin. the song won't begin. Oh, cherished friend, where did you go? The melody won't play. We sang with ease and harmony when I would visit there. Now the notes are lost in frost, and silence fills the sound. I tried to sing without you near, but I could not make a sound. But I could not make a sound. Some songs are tied to laughter, some live in firelight's glow, but the hardest ones to sing are the ones we sang long ago. When voices fade to memory, the silence hurts the most, and grief becomes the echo of the songs we love the most. Of the songs we love the most. Oh, cherished friend, where did you go? The melody won't play. We sang with ease and harmony when I would visit there. Now the notes are lost in frost, and silence fills the sound. I tried to sing without you near, but I could not make a sound. I tried to sing without you near, but I could not make a sound. I could not make a sound.
Lines on my face, they ain't battle scars. They're maps of the roads that brought me this far. Silver in my hair, wisdom in my eyes, each wrinkle earned under heaven's skies. They chase the past in flashing lights, but I've got peace and quiet nights. Let them keep their mirrors clean and chase some airbrushed magazine. I've lived through storms, I've danced through pain, felt every joy, survived the strain. They say we fade, but I draw near to the truth that grows with every year. Let them judge, I'll stand here clearer, proudly breaking society's mirror. I've seen love rise and watched it fall, held grandbabies, answered every call. Used to run fast, now I walk slow, but I see things young hearts don't know. They praise the young, the smooth, the bright, but I've got roots that hold me tight. Let them keep their mirrors clean and chase some airbrush magazine. I've lived through storms, I've society's mirror. We're never too old.
On a canopied country road, among green fields in Tennessee, I stopped in awe at beauty there, a masterpiece to be seen. Past trees in the horizon, mirrored images of leaf and limb. The sky was blue with light peeking through, casting shadows upon my skin. Oh, Tennessee, my Tennessee, the memories wrap their arms around me. The mountains and the streams enhance my every dream. I'm grateful for the things the good Lord gives to me, and I thank Him every day for my life in Tennessee. The colors meld together with rainbows among the trees, picture of art presented to all, but only discovered by me. A cloud tried to drift and cover, but the artist's light stayed to gleam, causing me pause and to remember who created that Tennessee scene. And when the storms come rolling in, I find peace in the whispering wind. The land holds my story, the sky holds my song in Tennessee, where my heart belongs. Oh, Tennessee, my Tennessee, the memories wrap their arms around me. The mountains and the streams enhance my every dream. I'm grateful for the things the good Lord gives to me, and I thank Him every day for my life in Tennessee.
She still believes in Cinderella and dreams like Snow White in the dark. She still believes a hero searching to save her from a lonely heart. She still believes in happy endings, loves fairy tales and nursery rhymes. She still believes all love stories start with once upon a time. Her once upon time. She's waiting to see someone to share her life and hear her lonesome plea, and will always be her once upon a time. She's waited all her life in dreams in her mind, waiting for a champion for her heart. Even though her love may shine, a hero's hard to find. She's still looking, always looking for her once upon a time. And she dreams of white horses and sees her love ride in the wind, and he'll put his arms around her to protect and defend her once upon a time. She's waiting to see someone to share her life and hear her lonesome plea, and will always be her once upon a time.
There's a fly in the barn with a ball in his hands, and his name is mentioned time to time. They watched him on TV when we told the world to go pee, and Wilma was forgotten for a while. And the jukebox was golden where we used to dance, and $11.91 to find true love. But the Camelot was more, with Buford at the door, and we'd end up at the poor man's country club. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing at the cave. You'll end up at Two Rivers to buy yourself some shoes to walk to Sergeant Carter's Greenwood grave. And we'll stop at Joe B's and buy us a beer, while Bill Bren makes the ladies pay. The music people come down when summer rolls around, just to hear the old time fiddles play. And the bridge on the Cumberland turns when tall boats sail, and the motorcycles run where children play. With toys by their side, they take their bikes and ride with dreams to give from those who really care. And the last train is left for the gateway to the south. The big band is playing.
Come, go with me, something for you to see. Time to be kind, leave the madness behind. There's no better way to be. you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends, free in Fredonia, and happy again. Come take my hand, join in the band, write what is true, the song that's in you, to be happy again. Happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends, free in Fredonia, and happy again. So pack up your worries, your troubles and woes, put them all behind you and close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Come sing with me. What you dream can be. Take a walk outside, slow down life's ride so everyone can see. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends, free in Fredonia, and happy again. When you're free in Fredonia, breathing the air you want to, shaking hands with your neighbors and friends, free in Fredonia, and happy again. Happy again.
Hey everybody, get ready to have some fun. Welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show.
Come on, my dear. Get right in the cab. We've only a few minutes to get the train. Martin, can you tell me what time is the next train to Philadelphia? It's a train there once a week, sometimes twice a day. Thank you. That's all right. That's fine, huh? It's a little tight. Needs something taken out. All right, keep it. That's just what I need. Quarter like this. That's fine, eh? To look good.
Here's your host, Gary SannaBlue Baker.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Free and Fredonia Show. I hope you noticed when you got on the site that there's a lot of things happening on the screen. So I hope it's enough to keep your attention. I'm trying to get as many bells and whistles out there so that, it's kind of like fishing. You got to put some bright lights and everything. Hey, Sharon, you were here. I see you. I see Kat. I see Melinda. I see Leanne. I think Leanne's out there somewhere. Hello, everybody. We've got a good trivia game tonight. Today's Wednesday. I'm still getting some Bible questions out of AI, and the topic tonight is births in the Bible, babies. So it's going to be an interesting game. Go ahead and hit your share buttons on whatever format you're on. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, invite your friends and family. And I'm thinking about having a family night where you invite a member of your family to come and play, because I realize there's there's not a lot of interaction sometimes with family members. They live off, wherever. So if we can get them together maybe for 30 minutes a night and play some trivia, it might strengthen that bond. But anyway, hit your share buttons, and I'm going to go ahead and play the word for the day.
No weapon forged against you will prevail, and you will refute every tongue that accuses you. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and this is their vindication from me, declares the Lord. Isaiah 54:17. God's protection overrides opposition. Stand tall, knowing attacks cannot derail what he defends.
All right. We've got, like I said, verse in the Bible. Let me switch this screen real fast, and we will touch on right in the next line. And it's getting really good. It's starting to get organized, I think, is what is happening. But anyway, we've got the first verse written, and these, you can see these are these contributions that I found on the Free in Fredonia Facebook page. If you have tried to write something somewhere else, I have failed to see it. So these are your selections. So I'm gonna go on, and we'll come back to this, but be thinking about in the last few minutes about voting which lines you think are going to be the next best lines in the second verse. But anyway, we'll go to that. Let's go ahead and get Gloria to remind us how to play this game.
It's going to be lots of fun with interesting in Fredonia Show. Be sure you like and share with everybody. It's going to be lots of fun with interesting trivia questions on a variety of subjects. The way you play is, the question will be posted on screen with 4 possible answers. You'll have just enough time to choose the answer you think is correct and type in the correlating number in the comments section. Be sure to watch the timer at the top of the screen so you will get your answer in before the cutoff. After you post your choice, give Gary a few seconds to tabulate the answers, and the correct response will be noted before advancing to the next question. Good luck! Now, back to Gary.
All right, here we go. We're going to play this game. Leanne, I see you said something to David. I don't see a David on my comment section, so maybe he's hiding. Anyway, if you're out there, David, hello, welcome to the game. It's real simple. Just type in your answer in the comment section, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We have 4 possible answers. Like Gloria just said, if you weren't paying attention, then you're very welcome here. You're our type of people. All right, we're going to get started here. Now, these are Bible questions, so there will be words that I will have problems with. So just, we'll get through it. Here we go. First question. Who was born to Mary and is considered the central figure of Christianity? Moses, Jesus, Isaiah, or David? Now, these questions are going to be pretty tough. David Phelps is watching. Well, hello, David. Welcome. Welcome to viewership. You're more than welcome to play. Just, put in your guess and throw your name in the pot. Hey, Terry. Terry showed up. Throw your name in the pot, and we'll see. Every 5 questions, we'll go to the leaderboard and see who's doing what. There's Mr. Bill Hoy. He arrived just in time for the first question. Bill, you're always a punctual guy. Good to see you. Good to see all of you. It really is. It's been a good day. Jesus. All right, I'm starting a new thing. When you get 100%, I'm going to blow the whistle. Everybody got it right. That's good. If you hadn't got that right, then you don't need to be playing this game. Here we go. Second question. Which Old Testament patriarch was born to Sarah in her old age? Was it Jacob, Ishmael, Isaac, or Esau? They're going to get a little harder. These questions are going to get a little harder. And we're going to test you church-going folk. Which Old Testament patriarch was born to Sarah in her old age? Good to see everybody. I hope you had a good day at work or retirement or goofing off, whatever it is you were doing. It's been a good day for it. It's been hot, so hopefully it was on the inside. Isaac, Sharon, Bill, and Melinda. Y'all, I bet y'all sit in front of the Sunday school class. I was always in the back seat. Third question. John the Baptist was born to which elderly couple? Was it Zechariah and Elizabeth, Joseph and Mary, Elkanah and Hannah, or Abraham and Sarah? John the Baptist, his parents. Do you remember that? Leanne, no swearing in the comments section. This is Bible. This is Bible night, Leanne. Don't do that. Save it for Sunday when you're in church. Anyhow, John the Baptist. Who were his parents? I've been a busy beaver today. I tell you what, this video editing will weigh heavy on your mind. It's very time consuming. Zachariah and Elizabeth, Sharon, Melinda, Bill, and Leanne. You're going to get a gold star for that. No whistle, but a gold star. Question 4. Which prophet was born after his mother, Hannah, prayed for a child? Was it Samuel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, or Eli? Where is your sister, Leanne and Melinda? And Maggie? Maggie sent me a message wanting soccer money. I told her if she would come and play trivia, I'd put her up and give everybody a chance to donate. So I don't guess she got my message. Anyway, Maggie, you blew it. You should have been here. Which prophet was born after his mother Hannah prayed for a child? Samuel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, or Eli? I guess some of you, I know some of y'all. Oops, there went my screen again. It does it to me. And then it takes me forever to get it back up. Samuel was the answer there. I hope y'all saw that. Here we go. Who were the twin sons born to Rebekah and Isaac? Peter and Andrew, James and John, Esau and Jacob, Cain and Abel. I thought I had fixed my computer to where it wouldn't go to sleep on me, but evidently I didn't fix it. Because I'm just standing here and all of a sudden my screen would go black, and it's like most idiots, I have a long password I can't even remember half the time to get back on. Yes, Leanne, you do need to read the Bible more. I've told you that as long as I've known you. I've told you that. You need to immerse yourself in the Bible. Maybe you'd learn something. Who were the twins born? They were twin sons born to Rebekah and Isaac. Leanne is a church-going woman. Esau and Jacob were born. That's question 5. Let's go to the leaderboard and see. Miss Sharon, look at you. And Melinda. Kat. Leanne is, Leanne's complaining about. Leanne, you just have to answer the questions right. If you don't answer them right, you're not going to get credit for it. I'll have to go back and check the tape. I don't know if you're right or not. You're on Facebook. Here we go. Question 6. What miraculous sign accompanied Jesus' birth according to the Gospel of Matthew? The sea parted, an earthquake occurred, a star appeared in the sky, or a rainbow was formed. We'll go back and check, Leanne, see if you got it right, and I'll give you credit for it. What sign accompanied Jesus' birth? according to the Gospel of Matthew? Sea parted, earthquake, star, or rainbow? Appreciate everybody playing tonight. We're here Monday through Friday, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Rain or shine? And it's been shining here lately. I'm sure it was up in the upper 90s. A star appeared in the sky. Miss Paula, you have arrived. Welcome. You're in time for question 7. To whom did an angel announce the birth of Jesus while watching their flocks? Was it shepherds, Pharisees, fishermen, or carpenters? Leanne's excited she got one right. All right. Welcome, Paula. Yes, glad you're here. I'm glad everybody's here. Here we go. To whom did an angel announce the birth of Jesus while watching their flocks? Biblical birth. I have started the show. I'm coming on live 30 minutes. I'm coming on at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I'm previewing some new music, some videos. Shepherds, 100%. Got it. That's good. Everybody gets it. You get the whistle. It hadn't happened but once. All right, here we go. Next question. Which king ordered the killing of male infants upon hearing of Jesus' birth? Was it Pilate, Nebuchadnezzar, Herod, or Caesar? Which king ordered the killing of male infants upon hearing of Jesus' birth? I'll give you time to think about that one. Give you a moment of silence to consider that question. But then again, if you know anything about the Bible, it's probably not a problem for you. Yeah, unless you're a Methodist. No, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to say anything about church-going people, but it's hard to do sometimes. I am outspoken more than I should. Harold, Sharon, Kat, Melinda, and Bill got that one right. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Question 9. Which woman gave birth to twins who struggled even in the womb? Was it Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, or Leah? Paula, I know a lot too, but I don't know everything. That's true. Just when you think you know something, you realize you don't know diddly squat. Leanne, there are so many numbers to punch. I'm spending a tremendous amount of time trying to help you play this game. You need some tutor lessons or something. Anyway, which woman gave birth to twins who struggled even in the womb? I hope y'all remember this story. It was a great story in the Bible. Rebecca. Evidently Sharon, Bill, Melinda, and Leanne were paying attention. Okay, here we go. Question 10. Who was born holding his brother's heel at birth? Was it Joseph, Jacob, Esau, or Benjamin? This was another interesting story in the Bible. Who was born holding his brother's heel at birth? Joseph, Jacob, Esau, or Benjamin? This is question 10. And as I like to say, this game is moving pretty fast. All right. I'm anxious to see the leaderboard. All right, we're gonna find out who was held in. Like I said, some of y'all might not have heard. I want to do a family interaction night where you bring at least one member of your family to come and play trivia with you on one special night. Jacob was the correct answer on that. So you could have a few moments of interaction. It might give you an opportunity or a reason to talk or text your child, sibling, parent, whomever. Anyway, which son was born to Rachel after years of barrenness? Naphtali, Judah, Judea, Joseph, or Dan? I do not remember that story. But I'm like Paula, I don't know everything. Anyway, back to the family. I think it would be a fun thing to do and also challenging, especially if you have a loved one that may not be technically inclined. So it's your job to coax them into this arena to where you'll be able to communicate with them. Anyway, just a thought. I'll do up some graphics and some video and make a campaign out of it. Which son was born to Rachel? It was Joseph. Sharon, Terry, Melinda, and Bill. Bam, you got it right. And that is question 10. Did I get it? I think I did. No, that's 11. Let's go to leaderboard. Sharon's still in the lead with Melinda close second. Bill's coming up third, and Terry's coming up on the fourth place. Paula, you started late, so that's understandable. As long as you have a good time and try to push the right buttons. All right, this is question 11. Let's keep going. This is exciting. Who was born as a result of God's promise that Abraham would have descendants? Was it Lot or Ishmael, Isaac, or Aaron? Who was born as a result of God's promise that Abraham would have descendants? Everybody get your answer in. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Today is Wednesday, middle of the week. Got a few days for the weekend coming up. If you're like me, I hope you're going to be heading to the water. And if you're fishing, I hope you catch a good sized fish or anything. Isaac, he was born as a result of God's promise. Sharon, Terry, Bill, and Melinda nailed that one. All right, here we go. This is question 13. Which baby was placed in a basket on the Nile River shortly after birth? Was it Saul, Noah, Moses, or Joshua? Which baby was placed in a basket on the Nile River shortly after birth? I keep hearing voices through the walls. They say that I could probably take some medicine, some type of medicine that would stop, but when you hear these voices. But anyway, I could just turn around and tell her to be quiet. I mean, that might work too. Anyway, which baby was in the Nile River? We all have things we have to overcome, and that's the beauty of doing a live show is overcoming the problems as they happen on air. Moses, oh my goodness. Get the whistle with 100%. It's pretty good. I love it. Here we go. Question 14. Every time I play a whistle, Bella just freaks out. Who was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve? Seth, Enoch, Cain, or Abel? This ought to be a slam dunk for most of you. Who was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve? I'm going to get this whistle ready. Don't let me down now. Melinda, you probably know this one. Melinda, are you coming to the lake? We'll have the sausage and the milk and the skillet ready for you. I hope you find it in your itinerary to come. Anyway, who was the firstborn son of Adam and Eve? No, Melinda's not coming. All right. So who's the second best gravy maker? I guess that would be me. I don't know. Lynn can make it. Cain. Melinda, Bill, Paula. Got that right. Melinda's going to Canada. That's right. You told me you were going to Canada. Which judge's birth was foretold by an angel to Manoah's wife? Samson? Jephthah, is that how you say it? Gideon or Deborah? Which judge's birth? It was foretold by an angel. Headed to Canada. That's right. You won't be seeing Tyler up there, will you? You're headed to the other end of Canada, I think, aren't you? I guess you're taking Pete with you. Or you going by yourself? Anyway, I hope you have a fun time. And I'm sure there'll be some way that you can still play trivia once you're up there. Winnipeg. Okay, Samson. Sharon, Terry, Bill, and Melinda. I was in Winnipeg. I've been to Winnipeg. I know where that is. That's not too far, really, from wherever you're up there. I mean, North Dakota, right? Who gave birth to Solomon, the future king of Israel? Was it Ruth, Hannah, Esther, or Bathsheba? It's North Dakota, yeah. Grand Forks, I think Grand Forks, North Dakota is near Winnipeg. And as a child, I went to Winnipeg. Who gave birth to Solomon, future king of Israel? Ruth, Hannah, Esther, or Bathsheba? Of all the biblical figures other than Jesus, child to read about and to learn about. I always thought Solomon was pretty cool king, and very, very wise. Bathsheba. Sharon and Bill got that one right. Congratulations, Bathsheba. That's the one that David had a thing with. Anyway, Emmanuel, meaning God with us, refers to whose prophesied birth? Jesus, Isaiah, Elijah, or Daniel? Emmanuel, meaning God with us, refers to whose birth? Jesus, Isaiah, Elijah, or Daniel? Let me take a swig of this sweet tea. That's pretty sweet, but it's not as sweet as my parents used to make it. They would like make syrup. Sweet tea. It was sweet. It was syrup's what it was. Anyway, Sharon is fast. Sharon's got this game down. She's the only winner of the t-shirt when we were giving away t-shirts. Here we go. Everybody got it right. Congratulations. That was question 17. I'll go back and put a star by that one. Here we go. Next question. Which disciple wrote about Jesus being born in Bethlehem? Was it Paul, Matthew, Mark, or Luke? Which disciple wrote about Jesus being born? There, my screen went black again. It's crazy. All right, I'm back. Hate it when that happens. I feel like I missed out on something when your screen just goes black. Anyway, I'm back. Which disciple wrote about Jesus? Being born in Bethlehem. Greatest story ever told. I could almost preach about it. Matthew, Sharon, and Paula. Way to go, Paula. Standing right there with Sharon. Leanne's still complaining about hitting the wrong button. I'm telling you. That's what you get for going to school in Mississippi. They have problems with numbers down there. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Refers to which prophet's calling? Was it Micah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, or Amos? Before I formed you in the womb. What a great line. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I'm telling you what, the Bible is just poetry on continuous poetry. But you understand it. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Micah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, or Amos? Time is up. That is question 19. I have a message for Leanne. The game is really going fast. Jeremiah, excuse me. Allergies. Sharon, Bill, Melinda, and Leanne got in there for the right answer. This is the last question of this game. It's been a fast game. Unto us a child is born. Is found in which book of prophecy? It's in Psalms, Malachi, Jeremiah, or Isaiah. This is question. We got serious here on this last question. Unto us a child is born. Is found in which book? Psalms, Malachi, Jeremiah, or Isaiah? That's the last question. Melinda, when are you going to Canada? Was it this Friday? Cutting out this weekend? All right, here we go. We're going to find out who wraps this up and who is first on knowledge of their Bible tonight. Isaiah, Sharon, Terry, Bill, and Melinda. Melinda's cheating off with Sharon. Y'all are on Facebook. Terry's on YouTube. Kat's on YouTube. Who else is on YouTube? Nobody? Look at that. I'm over here looking at comments. Sharon did it again. And Leanne, I'm telling you, Leanne, I think you need to get on YouTube and play. Way to go. Hey, look at Bill. Bill moved up second there. Way to go, Bill. All right. Let's go to this. We're going to go to this real fast. We're going to go through it real fast. So get ready to vote. Here we go. All right. The first two lines of the second verse. These are Bill's. Where the rivers run free with clean air to breathe. Sharon's. Where in the fields children skip and play, enjoying both rainy and sunny days. Melinda, you got time to vote. Here we go. The last one. Rolling hills so green and fine until autumn comes and tapestry of gold and yellow shines like heaven's door. Nothing good. I can't see here. Let me move the thing. Nothing is like Tennessee for sure. And that's my sister Linda there. Type in a name real fast. Which line you like the best. And I'll get it together and we'll get it and I'll put it with the rest of the stuff. We know where we're going. It's going to be a good song. We're going to try to keep it organized and moving along this time. All right. Thanks for playing. I'm out of here and I will see you tomorrow night with another wild and fantastic game. Bye.